And you now, girl, tune in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, this is my opinions of facts. Yo, we're getting into, you know what I mean, Drake. You know what I mean? Drake. Y'all still listening to Drake? Been a bad, year or so with him. Well, about exact year, 2 days ago, the beef basically started with Kendrick. So, what we think about it? Y'all still listening to Drake? If Drake would drop an album today, would y'all listen to it? How y'all feel about the loss? Y'all still rocking out with him? I'll tell you this, though, myself. I mean, I still listen to Drake regardless. Now, I mean, he ain't my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? But come on, man. Like, yo, he brought too much music in a decade alone. In a decade and a half, I'm not counting the new album. Him and Party Next Door is, we know it's mid. His last two albums was mid. It wasn't great. But, is what we got from him. But, Nokia, one of the hit songs from it. I'm pretty sure from what I'm hearing, the video is supposed to come out in IMAX Theater or whatever. I don't know. I mean, that's a big move. Something different. Little game changer. But overall, it's like, is he still the wave? Are you still listening to him every day? I mean, his old music always gonna be lit. I mean, like I said, he brought over a decade of music. Like, it's hard not to stop. It's hard not to listen to him. Every rapper take a L in a battle. Not all, but that shouldn't be not a reason for you not to listen to his music. But yeah, he needs to step up his game to make better music. I think that's one of the biggest things he fell off on, not keeping up with great music. So you could lose a battle, but you can still win the war. And I think Drake can still win the war over Kendrick because, Kendrick he's gonna go to sleep for a few years before he drop another album. Where after the tour, it's over for Kendrick. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, it seemed like everything that Drake did was just platinum. No matter what he did was platinum. Drake always went first on a track. And then boom, you get the hook. And then that's the DJ changing the song. You don't hear the rest of the song. If it's a Migos song, you got 3 Migos. You don't hear the Migos verses. You hear Drake, hook, next track the DJ's playing. Everything was Drake. Like, come on, 2016 was like the Jordan year for Drake. Drake couldn't miss in 2016. Yeah, that's almost 10 years ago, but he never really fell off. You know what I mean? Like I said, yeah, he lost a battle, but it's not the war. You know what I mean? Kendrick, he did his thing. But overall, I still think, Drake, is it over or not? The Party Next Door really didn't show signs that he still got it. And that's a problem. So we have to go off the Party Next Door album, even though it's R&B album. We got nothing else to go off of. So we got to take that and debate it with that. And it's not it. We know it's not it. So what's the next move for Drake? When we gonna get that next album? I hope soon. Because maybe this battle is gonna make him make better music, hopefully. But is the era over? Is it over? I mean, can he go gold in a week? Is the fans still gonna be there? You know what I mean? He's still gonna do numbers. He's still gonna do over 250K a week. That's what he do. But you know, just this Party Next Door album, it has, you know, 200 and I think 250 the first week, and then after the first week, I mean, sales always decline, but it just declined bad. No, week after week. Then it got to the point, I think the second or third week, Kendrick was still outselling him from an old album from November. Like, you know what I mean? He's still doing it. But Drake, it's a point in time, anything he dropped, boom, it just blew up. You just knew you weren't heard everywhere. Like, come on, like, think about Look Alive. You heard that shit everywhere. Walking like you talking. Walking like you talking. Woo! You heard that shit everywhere. You knew when that came out. Boom, you gonna hear that everywhere. You had God's Plan at the time. I mean, you can even say what else? Like, man, right down the block. His songs with him and Future. Like, man, I remember when fucking What a Time to Be Alive, it came out what 8 o'clock, Apple Music. Only on Apple Music. And I remember a couple hours later, I went to Club Live, and Jermaine Dupri was playing Jumpman, and everybody in Club Live was just going crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, I remember they played back to back in Club Live. Everybody was singing the whole song word for word. I remember going to Taboo 2 in Atlanta, and the only songs they played outside Atlanta was Drake. What was it? The phones off, no calls. Only song, and everybody in the whole place was just rapping it. Shorty Lowe's, and he was there that night. Everybody was rapping that, you know, like Drake couldn't miss. Over 10 years, couldn't miss. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, his old music always gonna be lit. You know what I mean? The time stamp songs, yo, those songs. He just boom. So like he just need to put it. I mean, I know you can go to the song yourself or whatever. Just make that a boom. Throw it out as an EP. Like, yeah, we already got it, but you know, click on it. But just make it its own EP and Drake timestamps. Like, it's just the illest. Like, he couldn't miss. You know what I mean? But I don't know now. What's he gonna do now? Because what we would like to hear now. I mean, Drake is turning. He's going on about to hit his 40s. So you can only do so much. You know what I mean? The older you get, you can only do so much. And being about almost 40 years old, I mean, it's getting kind of critical. I mean, it's going to be a point in time he's going to have to start changing his lyrics up some, you know what I mean, to fit his age, you know. But, you know, it seemed like Drake always seemed ages always limitless, you know what I mean, with his age, always young. But, you know, it just seems like he can't fit in with the younger crowd right now, musically and everything else. I mean, it just, I don't know. And for him to get back in, I mean, then again, you know, Drake should be in a position that he don't need to be there no more. I mean, he rocked out for over 10 years, almost 15. And we're still sitting here like debating about, you know, Drake still got it. I mean, for real, I mean, he's one of the GOATs. You know what I mean? It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Like, he's one of the GOATs. Yeah, you could say, yeah, he had a ghostwriter and this and that and stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the man got, you know what I mean? The man got busy. You know, sometimes, hey, yo, right, you know what I mean, like me or whatever. And so I get back to it. Ain't nobody go to Snoop Dogg. Snoop, I don't think I haven't wrote his lyrics till I think the last time Snoop wrote his lyrics is probably his first 3 CDs. After that, he was getting ghostwriters. But no one don't fault him for that. But y'all want to fault Drake. Come on, man. Y'all know that boy can rap. You know that boy can write his lyrics. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta get off that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Drake got his own throne. He got his own throne. He don't always have to be there to save everybody. But, you know, it's like when you say the best rappers, you know what I mean, whatever, right now. If you say, oh, what's the top 5 rappers right now? You don't have to say Jay-Z. Jay-Z got his own throne. You don't have to say Tupac. Tupac got his own throne. You don't have to say them names no more. You don't have to say Biggie no more. They got their own thrones. What they needed to keep being in the top 5 right now? Because there's other rappers out right now. We're not trying to hear the people that we know. We don't have to say Lil Wayne right now. He got his own throne. Same thing with Drake. He got his own throne. No, right now is rappers like I don't know Boss Man D-Lo and all them. You know what I mean? You can say them. You know what I mean? Wherever your preference is. You know what I mean? But Drake, him being the prime rapper and this and that and stuff, yeah, that time is gone. Gotta live with it. It's gone. After all this time, Kendrick's still in his prime. Drake is not. I mean, but we can at least say, hey, for one thing for sure, Drake been consistent for how many years? Yeah, Kendrick is still in his prime, but he got a lot of time that he fell back and didn't put as much material like Drake did. So, but the overall is, yeah, Kendrick won the beef, the battle. Yeah, Kendrick had a better album than a lot of Drake albums. You can't deny that. It's facts. I mean, damn, like what more, you know what I mean? Y'all people got to hate on. Like, Drake fans got to hate on. But at the end of the day, and I'm not going to lie, overall, I like Drake more. And not saying he's better than Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick demolished Drake. But at the same time, too, I grew up, you know what I mean? Not grew up, but me while I'm going out a lot, especially when I was younger, all you heard was Drake in the club. You know what I mean? All you heard Drake in the club. You know what I mean? All them hit songs and stuff. You know what I mean? With, like I said, Future, Lil Wayne, Nicki, and this person, that person. Like, that's all you heard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially like Versace. You know what I mean? Like, Bo, you just heard Drake all the time. You know what I mean? From, like I said, I was really like going club hopping like around, I might sound old, but around Drake came out like around 2010, like he really came out, so it been a lot of years, Drake was just killing the clubs. You gotta give him his props. Like, know what I mean? Yeah, Kendrick will come with some song, songs this and that, but it's not made for the clubs, and that's not no knock. That is not no knock at all. But what I'm saying is my nightlife was always in the club. But now clubs are different now. A lot of up-tempo songs is not getting played in the club. And don't get it wrong, like, yeah, I might a little bit old, but my era, like if they want to up-tempo, whatever, they play my era. You know what I mean? But now it's just, it's low vibrations now. So you're not going to get, a lot of Drake, not a lot of Kendrick songs. So, I mean, he don't make songs for the club. Yeah, you got Not Like Us, but still, most of his music is not for the club. Drake just rocked out for over a decade. Songs with Khaled. You know what I mean? I switch hands like Allen. Like, you say it's your baby girl. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like Drake just had so much. And but like I said, prime Drake, like, it's over. We're not looking for, people ain't really looking for that. But if Drake drop an album, people's gonna listen to it, but I don't think they're gonna stick with it. They're not gonna stick with it. To me, my last favorite Drake shit was Views. I mean, I thought most of the album was lit. That was just prime. Like, Drake was just doing his thing. You know what I mean? You couldn't hate on that. I mean, you still got haters. You know what I mean? But like, for real, I didn't think you were really hating on it. I mean, he was dropping so much, man. But like I said, I mean, we all, all rappers lose their prime, even Eminem, most soul artists since 2000. You'll lose your prime. Not saying you're whack or anything no more. It's just, you're just not the go-to guy no more. A lot of people have their year, and, it just is what it is, We know 50 Cent had his year. He had a couple years, and then he fell off. Bad. That's how the game goes. He went platinum in a week. Eminem went platinum in a week. Snoop almost went platinum in a week. You have your time, and then you fall off. It just so happened Drake time just seemed like it'll never fucking end. You know what I mean? So it just ain't time now. When he drops something that people's gonna check for it, yeah, they're gonna check for it, you know, because we're still in the midst of what he's gonna put out. For one, the shock value. Two, is he gonna say something about Kendrick? And three, is it gonna be good? So the thing is, it gotta be good. You want a long time, like getting long time play. So we're waiting for that rap album, Drake. And then maybe this whole thing, is it over or not? Start talking about it. I'm out. My opinions are facts. We're back with the sports tomorrow. Tune in, y'all.